Hello, hello, hello. Does this work? Okay, we are live streaming. Alright, so, I think in today's episode I was just doing something with the music. Today's episode well, this is gonna be a massive episode. We're just gonna mess around in stormworks. Alright, so let's find the, what's it called? Is that the... Okay, this works. Alright, so let's go to the oil depot. And, alright. Yes. Alright, so... Is that the... I don't think it's the C-Fort. Alright, so we're gonna mess around with the first... So we want to go to... Custom oil rig. And then I want to mess around with the, buffalo. Where's the buffalo? It's not. Hold on, I'll find it. We're gonna mess around with a bunch of boats, and then I'll probably do separate episodes on. Because some of these boats, since they're old or they're, I probably passed over it. Yeah, I passed over it. Hold on. Alright. Save. And let's go. That's normally how I get the boat ready for videos. I do all that off screen because it's, well, no one wants to see me ready up a boat 50 million times at the start of the video. So we want to do this. Boiler on. I don't know what this button does, but push it. We want to probably do that, do that. Just press all these. I don't know if they do anything, but I normally just press them to see what happens. And then we'll turn on the lights. And then we'll probably take a tour of it once I get it going. I think I need to put on the condenser. Yes, I probably need to put on the condenser. Maybe not, because I don't see one down here. I checked it out, like, maybe a few weeks ago. Alright, is boiler active? Oh, there we go. Alright, well, it's probably gonna take a bit, so let's just... I'm gonna check the chat, see if anything's going on. Hello chat, I know that there are 0 viewers currently, but yes, we are just messing around with the SS Buffalo, a ship that takes too long to sink normally, so yeah, well, maybe it's probably done by now. It is at, what if we just press full now? Alright. Maybe that's what we needed to do. Let's go to the bridge and turn on the lights. Okay, so here's the bridge. Kinda reminds me of the Daniel J. Morell's bridge. Or any. There you go, so here's the bridge, and this coffee machine sinks the ship. Which takes like 30 minutes, so yeah, we got time. And, what does this look like at night? Yes, I am doing this on a live stream, because... Well, since this is going to probably be bulk of the live stream, I think it's probably best... Well, I'm going to take a thumbnail thing, and then that. So can we finally press... Why can't we... PM... Yeah, does this not work? I'm gonna find why does this not work. Dial. I think maybe I need to work from the bridge. That's might be what I need to do. I'm trying to figure out why it's not going. Color pitch. Push button. Let's just do it. Well, I think that was the issue. Yep, it's spinning now. We're getting somewhere. Well, we're getting somewhere, slightly. And I think now we need to go back and press the forward engine. No, seriously not. Are we moving? Okay. Maybe if I just press a bunch of buttons, and that's normally what I need to do. Push button, what does this do? Maybe if I would press these buttons. Does that work? There we go. I got it to move. Okay. Yay, we finally got it to move. Now let's check out what this looks like at night. That looks beautiful. So yeah. That's the buffalo. Took us a while to get started. And since it is a Great Lakes freighter, it does not have the best. Also, you can notice the raft at the front of the ship. We'll check that. Let's check that out. Also, I'm gonna turn it on back to day because yes. And so if we go up here, here's the raft. Yeah. So in a storm, you probably want to use these because lifeboats may not be viable. All right. Let's just continue, and let's turn up the waves a little bit, just to make it feel like a gale. Alright, has anyone been chatting in the stream? No. Alright. Well, let's see. So we got the, well, since no one's watching currently, and no one really watches a stream during afterwards, I'm gonna just hold on a second, and I'm gonna, like, use this moment to make a stream, like, a thumbnail video. So, yeah, just hold on a second. Doo-doo-doo. Alright, so we got that. Alright, that was it. Does it look nice? Sort of. Now, the reason I don't really use this in videos, even though I would like to, is because, quite frankly, it takes too long to sync. And, you know, everyone likes the, like, quick 2-minute syncs. Because, like, part of my videos are the sync, and then the rest are, you know, I do the tour and then the sync. And then I just kind of just do that. That's the video normally. Really easy, really nice. Because I like taking tours of these classic vessels because, you know, it's nice to see, oh, is this accurate to the time period? Does this look nice? All that. And then, you know, you sync it, and the syncs are always surprising because I don't know what's going to be, you know, a sync, because sometimes the ship breaks in two, sometimes the ship is completely fine, and other times it's just, yeah, that just happened. So yeah. Alright, well, I do like the bridge. The bridge is really nice. I think it's not like, because every Great Lakes every Great Lakes vessel, I was about to say every Great Lakes stream, like, I don't do streams on Great Lakes. They're either a copy of the Edmund Fitzgerald, or they're just, like, they look like they're straight out of 1907. So, yeah. Alright, well, I think, since I just, so yeah, let's just kind of take the tour now, and then we'll start the sinking, which takes an extremely long time. And we'll also look at the chat. Alright, there are no viewers currently, and it's been 10 minutes live. Alright, let's do a tour. Actually, I'm just gonna press the sync button, because I kind of want to do other things during, and, you know. Well, that sync is active. Now, the best way to check is that these doors are open. Which, where are they? Oh, they're right underneath the boiler. Alright, well, let's check. Now, since the sink is long, I think this is like, it's a very sturdy ship, I would say that. It doesn't like go in a millisecond, so that's a good sign. Enough time to launch lifeboats. Captain's stateroom. Alright, so this is where the captain would basically just kind of chill on his off hours. Captain's office. So here's where the captain would sleep. You got maybe a radio or a TV. Then you got another TV right here, and then you got a probably where like a clothing storage maybe. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Turn on lights. And then we got second mate's cabin. All right, you got another TV or radio. Then you got a water closet. And you got where does this go? We have the first mate's cabin. So yeah, this is where the entire like bridge crew would be. Alright, we'll just leave these doors open. They kind of help accelerate the sinking. Oh, there's a ton of water down there. Alright, we got the foxhole. Then we got the officers' lounge. So here's where the officers would just kind of chill out. Senior watchman. Senior helmsman. Watch your step. Alright. Lower deck house access. Let's go to the other side of, because I know there's other things over here. Yep. And we got this deck boss. Third mate's cabin. The showers are locked. I guess they're incomplete. November 26th. Alright. I'm guessing that's the date of which this was added. Alright. We got storage. Alright, so, and then we got the stewards. Alright. Let's just... Oh. Yeah, you probably... Now, normally you'd want to close that door, but since we're sinking it, it's fine. Alright, so here's the tunnel entrance. We got the sick bay. Alright, so if you're sick, you'd probably want to be here. I don't know what this is. Probably like a fridge of some sort to like keep medicine and all that. So yeah. Oop. Chain locker. Alright, so here's where the chain is. Oh, and it's already flooding. Let's go. We're at the deckhands. The helmsman / watchman. Alright, so that's where they are. And you got deckhands. And you got the port tunnel access. Also the starboard tunnel access. Let's open those as well so that the water flows more normally. Alright, so here's the tunnel. Basically, if we're in a storm like this, you'd want to travel across the ship via this. So yeah. If we enter here, we got the machine shop. Which fun fact, I am currently in machining. So we got a I believe this is a chuck. I'm bad with names, so if I mispronounce any of this, just know I am in machining. So yeah, that's cool. You got the little cranky thing. Plus I believe this is a drill press. So yeah, that's cool. Also, the one I work with has a little monitor thing, but I'm guessing, does this turn? What do these buttons do? Does it move this? No, I don't think these move. That's kind of odd. But also the one I has like a little railing here that leads the drill press so that you can like slide it towards the piece you're making, so that you can like drill more efficiently. I'm guessing it just like it slides back and forth. and then you know you got a bunch of locks so that it doesn't move while you're messing with the part. So yeah, pretty cool to see that. Wait a minute. So you got the thing over here, and then I've worked with this, but not as much as whatever this machine is called. I've worked with this slightly. Oh, that was a big wave. So you probably wouldn't want to be working with these machines in this type of storm, but I can see where these are useful because you can work on parts of the engine so that, you know, if one of these breaks down, you can fix whatever needs fixing. So yeah, that's cool. Hold on, I'm gonna check. Also, there should be like a little thing that presses the part into shape. Also, we keep jumping, and it's kind of scaring me, because if we were ever in this type of storm, you wouldn't be able to cook food. You couldn't cook anything because it would just go everywhere, like So yeah. But yeah. Now this is not really that accurate. You would use something like the torque crank, and you would just like slowly because there's a bunch of knobs and buttons that like one makes it go down, the other one makes it go side to side. Also, I don't know what this is supposed to be. Yeah, but I should probably head back to the bridge and stop yapping about machining. So yeah, there is a good chance I could be working in the engine room of a ship sometime in the next few years. So also, we are completely sideways. No, we are sideways. That is probably not the best sign. So yes, sometime in the future, and that is definitely not a good sign. That is definitely not a good sign, but I'm gonna to ignore it because so yeah, we are. Oh, there's a. Oh, hey, can I enter this door to the crew lounge? Oh, you got checkers. Let's go. I forgot that. What does it work? Yeah. Yo, you should probably close that. Yeah, so if we wanted to, we could play checkers, but I could see it really not being too fun considering the whole, you know, we're underwater a good chunk of the time. That's probably not the best thing. Can I move the part? Can I move the little piece? Oh, do I have to sit down? Yo, how do I... How do I did it the first time. Alright, well, I don't know what I did wrong. Also, another coffee machine. Then you got the storage. Alright, and then you got the dining area, which we were just yapping about down there below in the machining shop. You got the oven, fridge. So yeah, where you cook food, you can't cook anything in this storm, though. Are we sync? Oh, that's not good. I didn't notice that we have an entire... Hello, friend. Can you give our ship back, please? Please, I kind of want. Can you stop damaging it? It's kind of expensive. All right. Well, while our friend hugs the boat, here's the officers' dining area. So officer/guest, because you know from time to time, guest would also. It is. Oh, it left. Let's go. But I think we are like currently underwater. Well, part of the ship is kind of always underwater. Alright, so let's go up a deck to the officers area. And then I might go back to the machining area and start yapping about that engine room. I don't want to go to the engine room. It might be in our best interest to just do this. I can't see anything, and I thought I was washed overboard. I could not see anything. Alright, so if we go in here, we got the owner's stateroom. So this is where the owner of the ship, or maybe a few guests would stay. So yeah, you could just chill here. And that doesn't work. Of course it doesn't work. Also, we are definitely sinking. At this point, I feel like it's best to launch lifeboats, even though they would probably be useless. Well, we'll see. Hold on. Oh, yep, they would definitely be useless. So yeah. Okay, I don't think we're gonna be able to use lifeboats. Well, that's totally not a frightening sight to see. Alright, I'm going to have the tedious task of heading back to the bridge, or back down into the I want to head to the bridge via the mess area. Close that. I'm going to head down back to the engine room. Alright. Close that. It's fine that we're leaning over. And then you got oilers / wipers. Alright, so this is where the oilers would stay. Yo, is that water down there? Maybe. But yeah, honestly, I like machining class. It's pretty fire. Yeah, so, I mean, this is probably gonna be in, like, a few years, so I'm probably still gonna be making YouTube by that point, so, yeah. Expect YouTube content for, like, another few years before, I end up, going up to, one of the Great Lakes and working there, because I'm sure I can find a job there. I would like to do that. Maybe I'll come back to YouTube, and heck, maybe I'll post weekly if I can get a decent work schedule. I can post weekly. That's maybe nice. There's a lot of water. Also, we are vertical. That is definitely not normal. That is definitely not normal. Let's go. Oh, we are under the water currently. Oh, that is not a good sign. Oh, why is my PC just made, like, a loud noise? Why did it do that? Uh-oh. That's not good at all. Yo, is that the Kraken? Bro. Legit, it went just at random. That is so... That reminds me so much of the Edmund Fitzgerald, where it just went at a random moment. I was just walking down the tunnel. Hold on, has anyone been talking? Yo, one viewer. Just to recap you, Kraken has been hugging my boat for a while, and I've been yapping about being in machining class. Also, this reminds me so much of the Edmund Fitzgerald, the way it just went at random. I should probably disconnect that, Oh, it took the boat. Yo, can you give that back, sir? Please? I kind of need that. How far away are we from the main, thing? Oh, we made it pretty far. We're, like, set waypoint. 4 miles. Oh, also the boat's just kind of... Oh, it kind of, like... Yeah, that reminds me a lot of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Yeah, but, okay, that was cool. I guess we can, like, try something different. Also, 2 viewers, hello. We're just messing around in stormworks. That's it. Alright, so we'll go back to Edition Editor. And we'll see, we'll see if I, downloaded the WinDoc. Charles... okay. I may have not downloaded it. Hold on a second. I may have not. So... Alright, did I not download the WinDoc? I don't think I did, actually. Or is it someone different who... I think someone else. Wait, well, let's try. WinDoc. I think that's how you... Alright. Yes. So we'll subscribe to that. Let's see if... the MV import. We'll try that as well. Because I kind of want to mess around. Alright. Alright, well. What if we just do this? Alright, so here's the SS WinDoc. Alright, well, we'll see how to get it running, and we'll see if it has a sync, or we'll just take a tour. And the first thing I noticed is it has the raft, slightly different from the normal rafts. Yes, I know it has a lot of physics. Don't worry, computer, you can handle it. Alright, so how do we get this thing working? That's the question. Okay, so all the generators are on, and while I do that, I'll check the chat. Alright, there's one person on board. Light switch. Well, excuse me. I don't know what this key button does. We'll find out. I wonder if it also has a machining area. Probably not. Push button, push button. See, that's how you get these boats started, is you just push, like, every button and see if something normal happens. Push that button, push that button. Is it moving? No. That's ballast. We don't need that. Oh, those started moving. Alright, well. I don't know what most of these are, but we'll check see if the pilot house works. Desk lamp. Engine throttle. We want to. Alright, we got it moving. That was slightly better than. Alright, so we'll check it out. So here's the bridge. A little cramped, but still does the job. Then you got the raft, which is very useful. Normally can hold like 4 people. So that's the normal amount that cram into the raft. I don't know what this is. You got air vents. You got a ton of vents, but you need those to ventilate the ship. Let's see if the front has anything. Oh, there's alright, crew quarters. So here's where the crew would sleep. Crew cabin. Alright, decent. Crew cabin. Are they all the same? No, I don't think so. Captain's cabin. What's in here? Alright, so this reminds me heavily on Great Lakers from the early 1900s. Kind of reminds me of the Daniel J. Morrell, considering it was built in 1906. First mate cabin. You got storage. Probably got more storage under the bed. Storage, a little desk to write stuff. Alright. I don't think it does. I don't think it has a sink, so we probably. Also, may I say the hatch covers look decent? Yeah, they look pretty nice. I would like to build something like this. This looks really nice. I might try in the future to build something like this. Oh, this would be like a dining area, I believe. Alright, now let's try to launch a lifeboat before we switch boats. Alright. Alright, well, let's just do that. And you probably don't want to do that because this happens. That normally isn't fun, but there you go. That's how you release a magnet. And is there anything really here? No. Well, still, it's a pretty nice ocean line. No, not an ocean line. Pretty nice Great Lakes vessel, but it's not really substantial enough to do a video on. It doesn't have the sink or anything, so I can't really do a video on it. Also, capstans. Alright, well, we'll see. Anyone else on the chat? 2 viewers. Alright. Well, that was that. Alright, let's see if there's anything else I can mess around with before I, like, build something. I might build something this stream. You got the, ghost ship I used in the video from, like, a week or 2 ago. An exterior ironclad. I might mess with that. That one's empty. The Osprey, well, that's a Great Lakes liner. We could mess around with that. And I might do another video with it. But, yeah. Alright. Now we'll just teleport back home. Well, not home, but, you know, home base. Alright, and the way I like to sink it is I like to just do this. Just open the hatches slightly. Which, yeah, it kind of helps with the inrush of water, and it kind of speeds up the process enough that you can definitely notice. Also, we'll check that out later. Lights. Alright, I'm just gonna, like, go down to the engine, which this is a really easy startup. You just press these buttons, and I don't know why that one. Okay, you press these buttons, and you push up on the generator crush, and I think we're moving. Also, let's get rid of, actually, no, we're not moving. Let's get rid of the move waypoint. Now that we need to just enter the pilot house. Alright, so let's do the clutch up first. That's normally how you do it, and then you do that. Alright, maybe. Is it moving? Or do I have to? Sometimes you have to. Oh, I need to do the engine. So let's just turn that down. Because normally, you gotta start with the engine first. Alright, engine on. And then do the clutch up. And then do the throttle up. Alright, we're moving. Yeah, so I know I've been mostly messing around with Great Lakes stuff. And that's just because there's a ton of them. And I really do like the aesthetic that they go for. Because, you know, they have to be slim because of the Sulaks. But they also have to pack like a ton of stuff on board because of, you know, you gotta maximize profit. This is a lot like the Eastland, which famously capsized in harbor due to, I believe, the lifeboats, and like it was just an unsteady boat in general. All right, well, we'll take a tour. I will probably do another video because the original video I did on it, not that good. All right, captain's cabin. I could have just entered. Alright, so here's the captain's cabin. Okay. I don't know who the Weasel guy is, but he's like everywhere. I've seen him on a lot of builds. Alright, so here's the captain's bathroom. I don't know why there are windows right here. Alright. First officers. Got. That looks familiar. That may be the Starling, but I don't know. Then you got the main dining area. Now I'm not gonna turn on the lights because it's kind of laggy and no one wants to see that. Alright, so you got dining area. You got plans of the ship. Then you got a fireplace. Probably not a real fireplace because, you know, ventilation. Unless it's the ventilation's connected through the funnel. Then it might be. Got more paintings of a laker traveling on a sunset. Then you got this giant dining area. Let's see what a first class cabin looks like. Alright, so here's what a normal first class cabin. I say normal because there's other first class cabins. Pretty nice. I'll leave that door open. And then if we go up here to the main deck, we got the lifeboats, of course, but we also got deck chairs, so we can just kind of chill. Pretty fire. And then we also got whatever this game is called. I don't know what it's called, so someone in the chat tell me what the game is called. I'll check the chat. Dang, what happened to the chat? Why'd everyone leave? There were only 2 people. Alright. I guess we'll do a lifeboat tutorial. Because, you know, I would not do this while we are moving, though. That seems kind of goofy. But the best way to sink this is probably in a storm. Alright. We definitely want to, okay, how do we... That's not what we wanted to do. And because of that, I'm just gonna push this off. Alright, that's one way to do it. Goodbye, lifeboat. It works sometimes. I mean, the boat righted itself. It's just probably everyone in that lifeboat has been thrown into the water. Not the best strategy, but it works. Alright, water closet. Alright, and let's just go to, this is like the, staterooms part. So really fancy. You got nice old tiles, got a carpet, you got a little piano over here, and you got this first class cabin. So this is like a more, like a nicer looking cabin. Got a little stateroom. So if you're paying more, you can get the stateroom included, but still very nice. Are they different? No, that leads down a deck. We'll check that out. I guess this is maybe a shared sitting area. Yeah, it might be like 2 families, I'm guessing. Alright. Well, let's go check down. We got crew mess hall. Oh, okay. So we got a little bunch of boats, and so yeah, this is where the crew eats. Alright. Crew bunks. More crew bunks. Then you got the main area. I guess you can, like, store more cargo, or you can, like, get, like, machining parts. Alright, and then if we go forward, we do have bulkheads. I'm not going to use them, of course. Crew bunks. Alright. Then you got storage, which I guess for like mail and stuff. Then you got more crew bunks. This actually might be first class bunks. Then you got a ton of supplies. Alright. Well, I think we're ready to sink this boat because we've checked out most of it. You got a different boat there. I like looking at the paintings because they're always probably boats from different ones. Also, this is a painting. Very nice how they made the little like reflection. I don't know. That's very nice. All of this is painting. Like these are paintings, which is very cool. All right, well, I'll show you where the sink is, even though I'll probably do a video. But if you go right here to the engine room and then look up, you got the uh-oh button. But for this, we're gonna turn up a storm, of course. And then we'll just do it. Press the uh-oh button if we can do that. And that caused a explosion. And then we want to oh, that was probably not good as well. Can we see water? No, but we'll exit through. Oh, that was slightly worse, but also why were there 3 of them? Oh, 4 of them. Okay. We definitely, oh yeah, there's definitely water. All right. Oh, this is not, oh, this is worse. Well, really, we can't do anything. Oh, there was an explosion at the front of the ship as well. I think I should turn, oh, we just got, oh, that wave, the wave, oh, also the pilot house. Okay. Well, okay, so we can't control the ship. There are massive rogue waves towering over. I'm going to enter through, yeah, you probably don't want to go through that. We probably want to travel. Oh, there's water in here. Okay. Really? There is really nothing we can do? Oh, yo, did something happen to the, like, the flagpole? Because I think something happened to it. Maybe a wave. We'll just say, I know that the ship probably broke when it exploded, but we'll just say that a wave crashed into it. Also, these waves would have easily also, are we sinking? Well, of course we are sinking, but this does not look, should I do a damage check? Also, these waves would have wiped away most of the soup. Oh, that's not a good sign at all. We probably want to just, yeah, let's close that. This is not good at all. Is there water? There is water in there. Alright, it's probably our best bet to, leave the boat. Because it is definitely sinking. Was that a right on time moment? Or is this just a massive wave? I think this is a, oh, that was a right on time moment. And it is gone. That was the Osprey. So yeah, the sinking sometimes it depends. Sometimes it takes a while, but other times it just goes. Oh, weird. Alright, well, that was odd. I'll check the chat in a second once we just spawn in. Hello, chat? We've been messing around for a while. Also, I wonder how long the, what boat should we mess around? The Donnet kind of looks like just like an ironclad. Also, you got a ton of parts for Argo. Got the Andrea Gale. Actually, let's load from workshop. Want to mess with the Poseidon? Mauritania, Celtic, Oakland, Birkenhead, Yorkshire. I kind of want to mess with the Yorkshire. SS Neuronic, Jonathan R. Freeman. I kind of want to test out the Jonathan R. Freeman. Because it's also a Lake Freighter, and we've been messing around with Lake Freighters. for a good chunk. Alright, hold on. We'll see how well my computer runs. If it's too bad, we might not run it. Alright, so this is the... Excuse me, I'm just... My ear itches. Alright, back. Alright, so this is the Jonathan R. Freeman. So, it's... I would say it's a nicer looking Edmund Fitzgerald. Also, there's a giant rock in the way. So you got... Yeah, it's just the Edmund Fitzgerald, but a little nicer looking. It looks kind of nicer than the one we checked out. It looks a lot, like, more streamlined than the other one, but I don't know if this is, like... Alright, so you got the stateroom, but pretty much everything else is empty. So, to be fair. Also, I kind of wonder, does the sink work? It's been a while, it might not. Alright, so that's the sink, and then you probably just want to press... Bottle lever. Oh, these are just detail, I don't know why. Alright, well, we'll try to turn. I think it does work, which, that would be surprising. Well, we'll see if the stern has any, detail. Also, I don't... Alright, so you got navigation area. Alright, so the bridge is old. Is there anything in the stern? Because if there's nothing here, I'm not going to check it out. Also, it seems... Alright, there's nothing there. It's kind of not worth checking out, sadly. What if we load the William A. Irwin? Which is perfect, it's right there. Actually, no, I kind of want to check out the, Titan. From, the book. Because this is a nice vessel, it just... We'll check it out. I don't think we'll make a video on it. Uh-oh. Come on, computer. It spawns, like, this way. So, it might be an issue trying to get out of the island. Alright. While that... Oh, it loaded the other way. Interesting. Alright, so here's the bridge. That looks actually very nice. Alright. So this is the Titan from the book Futility. Now, since there are really no images of what the Titan looks like, also, you just have to press W and it just moves forward. Since there are no images, you can basically just make up what the Titan looks like, which, you know, you go off some basic standards, and yeah. So, yeah, I guess the point of the stream is just to check out the builds that either lack enough detail or a sinking, or they take too long to sink. I guess that's the point of the stream. Also, let's just press the sync button. Actually. Alright, let's do a little, I might make a video on this separately. Oh, you got an extension joint. That's interesting. So here's the first class accommodation. Alright, so this looks nice. You got a picture of the ship itself. Alright, then you got, I'm guessing this is a smoking room? Yeah. Cool. Now, I might end the stream to do a little Roblox, because for me to do Roblox, I have to do a bunch of things. Also, you got the drawing room. So yeah, I might do that. So I guess this is just where you do, like, artwork and stuff. Maybe by that they mean the reading and writing room. Okay, you got the, reception area. Got two of them. Then is there anything here? Oh, you got cabin, so here's the first class. Now, since this boat is pretty old, I want a tight door. Alright. Then you got a boarding door. Alright. Is there anything here? Is this... Here you got the dining area. Alright. Looks alright. As I said, this is an old model, so... To be fair, it kind of lacks detail. And what's down here? Got, the other section. Alright. Is that it? I know there's a theater somewhere. We'll find it. Oh, it was right here. How do I... Oh, I just completely missed this deck, I guess. Or I just... Alright, so the theater is right here. You know, you get to, like, do shows and all that. Fun. Think of stuff from the 1880s that would be fun to do. So, yeah. Here's the sink. So, basically, it just opens up... Now, in the book, basically what happens is it strikes an iceberg, and it just kind of sinks it in seconds. And to be fair, we are definitely sinking in seconds. Now, the reason I don't think I could probably do a, if I did do a YouTube video, it would be probably pretty short, because the sinking itself takes forever, because of the update. So, I really couldn't do a video. Also, we should probably just walk up here. Let's check and see if there's anything I missed. I probably missed something. Also, you got the stern. Kind of reminds me of Lusitania. Also, it's kind of turning due to the way the propeller is. How one of them's out of the water. Alright, so it's kind of reminding me of Lusitania. This kind of looks odd, I won't lie. The way the deck is like stairs and it just goes down. You got a bunch of ventilators. I think these might be cowl ventilators. I might have completely gotten that wrong. Also, did we check that? Yeah, we checked that out. Also, that's a pretty nice fireplace. Also, all the lifeboats are attached in place except for these two, which that one's currently underwater. Also, you got a compass mound on top of the bridge, and it's got that. I don't know what these are. This part of the bow is, but it's got that like 1870s 80s style bow. I don't know if this is canvas or that's just the bow. It just looks like that for some reason. But yeah, is there anything in front of here? No, there's a bunch of hallways, but none of them lead to anything. Also, we should probably stop the ship. It's like turning in circles basically. I'm gonna check the chat. 0 people watching. Alright. Well, yeah, this is the time. I should probably stop the ship. Just do this. I gotta do this perfectly. Oh, I did that perfectly. That's not normal. You got telegraphs right here. They don't look as good as, you know, modern ones, but yeah. I don't know if it... Oh, yeah, it lacks, like, the thing that keeps water out, so yeah. Also, it's kind of settling into the ocean. This reminds me a lot of the Empress of Ireland, which I believe there is. There was another ship that they built in Stormworks to the Workshop that was the Empress of Ireland. It was just... I don't think the sink was necessarily too accurate, so I just didn't really do a video on it. Alright, so yeah, this is the Titan. Now, I think what they were doing for the, are the funnels green? I think the funnels are green. I think they're trying to, like, emulate the, SS, City of New York, City of Rome, all that. So, yeah. So you got the crow's nest with a bell. There's really no way to get up here other from no clipping. But, yeah. Also, it's leaning over a lot worse. Alright, well, that was the, that. So, I guess... Can we see it from over here? Yes, you can just see it. Oh. You can slightly see it. Alright, let's see what other... We got the MS Edisto 2, which is sadly broken, because I would like to do a video on that. It does not capsize like normal anymore. RMS Atlantic. I don't know how to start this boat up, whatever it's called. You want to check out... Well, we did a Mauritania video. Alright. Well, we've messed around with boats. I might do a video on the Buffalo alone. At least I'll try to do a video on the Buffalo. Because, the Buffalo... Sometimes it just depends on the sink. Like, if the Kraken was helping, yes, it does go faster, but, yeah. Okay, let's head back to, here. And maybe let's try to make a speedboat. Alright. I might hop off to do stormworks. No, not stormworks. I'm doing stormworks. I might, after I build this speedboat, I might hop off and head to Roblox. Because that was fun. And I don't want to do that. Alright. Also, there's one viewer currently. I guess hello. Alright, so let's make the bow. Well. How does that look? Standard. Now, yesterday I got mad because I was trying to make a decent sized boat instead of one of these miniature boats. But it just kept looking terrible, so I just kind of quit. So yeah. Alright, so actually let's load my other boat that I was messing around before. Alright, so how many blocks is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's make it 7 blocks long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, that should be helpful. Then let's make it... Actually, do we want to make it like a little bit bigger? I feel like that might be nice. Alright, so we got the basic outline of it done. Alright, well, I don't really know what we could do for the stern, because it ends up I just pack a bunch of stuff into the boat so that it can be useful for multiple things. Alright, so we got the thing. We got the basic outline of the boat. I guess this can also be like a boat tutorial as well. Just how I make basic boats that aren't like, they're not anything large. It's just, wow, that kind of existed. Sometimes they look nice, sometimes they look kind of odd. Like that one riverboat I made that was fancy. It was like a fancy riverboat. I kind of want to make that again. Let's try that actually. The way I did it was super goofy. So I just like, alright, we'll get. So like, it's like a fancy riverboat that just has like a table and a few things. Alright, so let's make this. And it was effective, as I said, in rivers. I would not go out in a storm with it though, because it was an easy bit top heavy. Alright, so if this is center, I'm using that block as center, because yes. And then we want to make it a little bit, I want to say, alright, so if that's center, then what we want to do is we want to just go down one. Really, that's quite an easy way of making boats, is just by slightly going down one. And then until it's either something like, hold on. Uh-oh, kind of messed that up. I'll fix it. And then, oh, I messed that up. And then it looks something like this. Also, I don't know why I still have the inverse pyramid. Then we just do this. Now, I might add more to it because, as you see, it's kind of... I think it needs to be a little bit lower in the water, because as you can see, it does not look fully... Alright, let's do that, and then... That looks way better. Actually, I think, you know what, make it look a little better. We'll do this. That. Plus that. Alright, so that looks... I don't know how that looks. I'll see once the basic outline of the boat is. Alright. That's how that looks. So that's the hull of the riverboat complete. Now we want to put the propeller in a way so that, okay, so we'll put the actually, I don't know why I built this, the middle part, because I'm just gonna edit it to look like, I don't think I needed that much, but sure. Alright, then we'll do that, then we'll do that. Press a rudder. Did I may have pronounced rudder wrong, I'm not sure. And then we just want to do that. Then just place this here, place this here. So that's the rudder. Yes. Also, to the one viewer watching, this might not look the best. And then we want to add the helm. Because the helm is going to be basically, oh, that's where that is, so we want to put the helm probably, honestly, a little more to the stern, like right there, looks about right. And then we want to add the propellers right here, so we want to, that's, actually we want to probably do that one more in, so that we can, that is, okay, so we want to do power. Now, the way I make it is, I don't even bother making engines, because if you're doing something small like this, you kind of need to keep the space. Alright, does that look nice? Yeah, that looks decent. Actually, a way to make it look a little nicer, so we just do that. Oh, it's already like that. But we're gonna try to edit this in a way that it looks better. Alright, so do that, and do that, and then do that. Alright, so that's the basic outline of this boat thingy. And then if we wanted to, I could add, like, alright, let's put WS. That's the way I normally do that. Plus, A and D for the rudder. Alright, now it's time to really paint it, because we're done. Well, we're done with the main thing. I'm still gonna add, like, details, like a table. So, like, imagine, like, a gondola, but if it was from, like, the south. That's kind of what I'm going for here. Just stay along with me, and maybe this will look decent. Alright, so maybe we want... Do we want the... No, we don't want the table to be directly connected to the helm. Because that would be kind of awkward if you're driving down, having like a decent dinner, and then you see this. Alright, maybe we want to like do this, plus this, and add like a little bit of that. That looks way better. Alright. I think what we also need is some weight blocks, because this thing looks like it's gonna fly up in the air if we don't do this properly. Alright. Let's spawn it in, see if it floats. That's my main concern, if it floats and if I can drive it normally. Okay, so maybe it needs a little less weight. Alright, and then how does it turn? Okay, it does not turn the best. Oh, okay, it definitely, oh, okay. Yeah, I think we need to edit some things. Or maybe start over, because sometimes it works. I think it needs to be a little bit, longer. I think that was the issue. It's not long enough. Or, maybe, I haven't thought about this yet, maybe we just need to add on and see if it works. Because it kind of does a spinny thing. Alright, so maybe we need to just... yeah, well, we can just start over. Okay, so it was like 7 wide. Let's make it, like... Alright, so we want... This is the center, right? Alright, we'll use that as center. Because if it's off-center, it's gonna be annoying. Because it's slightly off-center, and then once you finally realize, oh wait, it's off-center. That's like probably the most annoying thing. Alright, what did I do there? Why did I do that? Is that better? I think we can, if not, do this. Actually, no, don't do that. Let's make it 1 wider. Alright, so maybe we'll still do... I'll still keep that, because... And then we just want to do this. This. And then, we want it to be... Last time, I think we did this too much. Like, that's probably fine right there. Actually, we'll do one more layer. Because if it looked like the last one where it was just one thing, that doesn't sometimes work. It like, doesn't work properly, and it didn't really have a good center of gravity. And yes, I am gonna still keep that. Just hold on. I'll change it in a minute. Alright, we'll do that. Alright, so that's one part. And then we want to probably do this. Just to, give it the haul. Alright, that looks pretty good already. Looks better. It doesn't look... Alright, then we'll do that. We'll do that. And then we'll keep the same thing we did the other time. We'll keep the little, like, stern area, because that kind of helps with the whole... Actually, just to, like, edit this and make it look a lot nicer, if we just do this. There we go. That way it has, like, a decent transition to that, whatever this is gonna be. Alright, let's put this right, per se, here. Alright. Then we can have, like, a little captain's desk right here, and then we can have the part where, like, the other player can, like, dine or something like that. I don't know what you do on the fancy river boat from, like, this kind of looks like it would, it looks like I'm not sure what it looks like, where it would be from. It kind of looks like something I'd probably see in Louisiana. Alright, so let's make, all the engines and stuff down here. So, why did I do that? That was really kind of useless. Alright, so here's the center area. We will just do this. And if we just... I don't know why I didn't just start off by filling this in. But I will, do I not have a rudder? I could have sworn I had one of those. I probably replaced it with something different. Alright, so this is where the rudder will be. And to give it that little... I don't know. No, that's not... I keep getting confused with the inverse pyramid. Alright, there we go. Actually, I don't really like this. And, of course, as soon as I get rid of the 1x4, inverse pyramid, I don't need that currently. Not yet. Alright, so this slightly saves it. Alright, so if we just do that, that works. Or, to make this fit, I can get rid of this. And I can get rid of this entirely, this version right here. And then we can just mess around until we get it the way we want it. Put that like that. And then, I don't know how I would necessarily fix this. Because unless I do something like this, where... Alright. Let's just... That works. That looks better. And let's spawn it in. See if it floats normally. Alright, I think I'm gonna get rid of the bottom. I might make this, instead of, like, more rounded, I don't know yet. It might look better once Alright, on the right side, there should be a symmetry mode. Yeah, I know there should be a symmetry mode, but I don't... Which one is this direction is? Jamrack. I'm looking for symmetry. So yeah, I'm going to paint this. I don't know what I'm going to paint it though, because either when I do paint something, it looks goofy, or it looks too fancy for what it is. Like, I'll always end up adding like a nice old tiled floor to something that just does not need it. Alright. And do this. Yeah, but I am going to add a tiled floor, as this will be a fancier. Okay. Alright, so let's just do this. W, and then rotation will be. And erase, we are going to erase. Alright, so the center is right here. So we probably want to erase this and fill it in with something like that. That might work. We'll see. Alright. Oh, I barely missed it. Now, how does it float? It floats better. Is it, like, if I walk on it, how bad is it? It's a lot stabler than I would expect it to be. Now it's time to check how it runs. Alright, so as long as you don't go at a fast speed, this should be fine. Which is fine. Alright, this looks decent. It floats. That's pretty much what we want. Alright, let's zoom in this map, and then we'll take this back to workbench. And, well, since we got the basics done, let's start decorating. Also, hello, Apollo. Let me try to pronounce this. Mikyot. If I pronounced that wrong, I am sorry. Alright, so maybe we want, like... Well, what do we think when we think fancy? I think of tiled floors, and I think of fancy looking tables. Alright, we'll try that. Alright. So, maybe... Alright, so first of all, though, I think it would be best if I gave, our captain here his own little, table, though, because, you know, you're a captain. We'll give him a little table and desk. Alright, so basics have been complete. We'll see how... Maybe it will be... Actually, I don't... Does the... Well, it depends, because... Think about it. It's a boat. It's a river boat, so you're probably not going to be on it long. So maybe the captain doesn't need a desk. But you know what a captain does need? Let's go down to tools. Alright, what does the average... Actually, we can... I'm trying to think. What tools could we add here? We could add an extinguisher, but... I mean, if this thing catches fire, it's really... If it does catch fire, it's kind of a total loss because of how, like, small it is. So, like, it's kind of... Oh, wow, that happened. I mean, maybe... A fishing rod, that's kind of fancy. Alright, so we can add a few fishing rods. Oh. And, if we just... I didn't mean to do that. If we just add this... Just a flare gun, because, you know, you may hit a, log or something and you need assistance. Alright, so that's that. Actually, yeah, that looks decent. And then, kind of want to add a compass mound here, actually. Hold on. Because, alright, where's the compasses? Compass. There we go. So yeah, I think we'll add that on part of it, but it's just gonna be, just do that. And then that. And to be completely fair, this is going to look more fancy than it needs to be. Alright, and then I will check the chat in a second, so just hold on. Alright, time to check the chat. 2 viewers watching. And I think we're gonna paint this a gold color, because when I think of compasses, I think of, like... I think of that. So we'll paint that, and then we'll finish the rest in a second. Fancy. Alright, so we painted that, alright, I'm thinking now what else. Now it's time to try to work on a chair. So, seat. And really, I think we're gonna use these padded seats. They should work the best. For, these, well, as I said, it's gonna be a short trip. So, if we just do this. Well, it would make more sense if... Well, let's build the table first, because the table's gonna really tell me what I'm working with. Because, you know... Alright, so that would be right. Because we're gonna have this giant table that, like, everyone can just, like, chill out on. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Gotta make it the same size, because otherwise it would look kind of goofy. And then just press this. You got the table. Am I still gonna checker the floor though? Yes. So you got the table, and I feel like I'll put some supplies underneath this side because, yes. Also, it's kind of bland looking. So just to make, I kind of want to make it so that it looks nice when you sit down. So we're gonna have to just maybe this will work. Just do that. Do that. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to move this back one. Unless... I'm trying to think of a way I could... Also, let's, what happens if, I kinda wanna... What if I just press a normal seat? No, that wouldn't look nice. And also, we don't have enough space. I'm kind of just better off doing that. And then... Alright. Just do that, do that. And there we go, we got the seats figured out. Also, I'll check the chat in a second. 0 viewers, alright. Alright, so we got the fancy table done. Now it's time for decorations. So we want a window, because I want something to hold, I'm just gonna use a bunch of, like, useless, like, engine stuff. And we're gonna turn that into, like, a, exhaust. What could work as pepper? Because I've just had an idea, so... I just realized the table is off-center. Alright, we gotta redo it. I don't know how I made it off-center. I could have sworn it was center. I don't know how the table was off-center, but that's alright. Pretty easy fix. I still gotta find something that works for, you know, the, Alright, so we got this massive table. And, of course, I somehow managed to mess that up. I don't know how I managed to mess that up. Alright. Do that. Do that. Alright. Check chat. 2 viewers. Hello guys. We're currently just working on a, like a fancy riverboat in Stormworks Build and Rescue. Yeah. So just do that. Oh, I forgot. Just do that. And after I get this section done, we're gonna work on decorations for the boat. And then, yeah, I'll probably use this in a video. like just traveling down the river. Also, I might change this because it kind of looks eh. Actually, let's change that now. See if I can fix that. So let's get the 1x4. That actually might be perfect. Do that. And what if we just do this? That actually might be perfect. Alright, do that. Is this better or worse, actually? And then we can use the, other side. We can use the middle for, weight blocks, because those are needed to keep the ship stable. Alright, so that's it. Let's see if it floats, or how good it floats, more or less. Alright, so it takes a little while to... Alright, so it drives decently well. I think there could probably be a little, less weight blocks, though. So yeah. We'll take that back, and we'll get rid of some of the weight blocks, because I think... Alright, so let's take off 3. See if that works. And if we need more, we can just add 1 more. Alright, that's probably way better. Oh, and I did that perfectly. Alright. So yeah, it looks way better. Alright. So, what we want to do is, I think now we kind of want to just decorate the table. Alright, so let's find out where the center of this table is. Alright, this is where we want to... Alright, so this is where the salt and pepper will be. Or maybe just drinks in general. Alright, so that's where that is, and now we just gotta decorate it. So what should we use for salt and pepper? That's a good question. I don't know what any of these really do, so maybe we'll want to use fluid. That works perfectly. This works perfectly for salt and pepper. Alright, so that's salt and pepper. And, then we want to use the fluid exhaust, maybe for drinks. Alright, so I'm not a table etiquette. Also, I messed this up. I keep messing that up. It's either not exactly where it's supposed to be, or it's off by, like, or it's just, I keep messing that up. Alright, so then, since he's right here, we'll put that there. And we'll put that there, and we'll put that there. Also, I think it would be best if we did a paintable sign. I think that's best. That would fit more with, because there's nothing really that looks like a plate, but if we just... Oh, I kind of messed that up. Hold on. I keep either not making it directly, like, how it is. So where was that? Fluid port exhaust. Well, we don't really need any of those yet. Yeah, so what we want to do is that. And then we want to put this paintable sign right here. And this will be where, we paint on plates. So, paintable sign. Alright, so that's the table mostly done. I think, I'm not sure though. Anyone on the chat? Hello? Okay, so we keep going from 0 to, 2 viewers. Don't worry, after this, since it's only 24, I will... Alright, now it's time to paint it. Alright, so I think I really want to do a red and black checkerboard pattern. Because I like this pattern a lot. And most of my boats actually have this pattern. It's either this or like a yellow and green pattern. And yes, the fancy boat is starting to take shape. Now, if I do remove some things for like additions that I might put underneath the table, like I might add lights and stuff because, you know. Uh-oh, I messed that up. Well, it's not an issue yet. Alright, and then we want to do this. Alright, so we're just gonna do this all around the vessel. Alright, I kinda messed that up. Yeah, that should be Alright, I messed that up, and I keep... Alright, so it's just, we're almost done painting the floor, but I can already see it's really looking better now. Alright, so since this is gonna be a fancy, yacht, slash, well, it's not a yacht because you can't really stay on it, but it's gonna be a fancy, yeah, it's fine if I do that. Actually, I don't think... Also, I don't know. I don't think that would work necessarily. I think I'm just gonna paint this, stern thingy, like, just paint it brown because I don't really want to make that look like... Now let's fill in this. Yeah, this is probably the most boring part, is just filling in the, painting it, but it also, it gets a lot more tedious when you're trying to draw stuff. Also, I'll check the chat again in a minute. See if you guys have said anything. I'm surprised I haven't seen Ruds. I expect to see him on tonight. Alright, so just do that. Do that. I don't know why, but the stream is awfully quiet. Like there's like one message there, which is kind of odd. Uh-oh. Alright, I messed that up. I'm probably gonna end up adding like fishing rods and some like tools underneath the table just to like, you know, so there's something there. Because, you know, gotta add something. Okay, that's another mess up. Alright, so we'll... so now we just wanna... Which I'm kind of, like... I don't really know what to add for the captain because, like... Since you're traveling down the river, I don't expect, you know, doing much. Alright, so... Yeah. Okay, I don't know why I just messed that up. But I will fix it in a second. Alright. So that's the flooring done. Very, I would say, tedious. Now, what color should the table be? Well, I'm thinking, and I'm kind of thinking maybe make it like... is this the same? I might change this. Alright, that looks way better. We can use the, yeah, that works a lot better, actually. Because, you know, since it's a, do that, and that. Alright, now let's make the table, this, I'm guessing a brownish color? I don't know. It might be a dark green, I wouldn't be surprised. Just accidentally messed that up. Don't mess. Alright, so we'll draw little, things there. I might add a diving suit. And then we'll make that one of these white and one black for salt and pepper. Because, you know, salt and pepper. Alright, now it's time to do our best at drawing a plate. Actually, I'm gonna have to try to do this. And I want to make it, like, I want to make it a fancy plate. So, like, imagine, like, 1870s plates. I feel like the fashion trend at the time was, like, a blue color. That is not a plate. That is definitely not a plate. Alright. What if we just, do this? We gotta make it... And then, what if we, like, give the edges... like the edges, I'm thinking, let's make it like a slightly, like, what is this color? No, not this. I want to make it like a, maybe if we make the edges blue, and of course I mess up on the corner. Oh, I did that again. Alright, that looks slightly better. But also, I don't know, maybe I should make like little blue lines on it, because it kind of looks just kind of like empty. What if I just make a... No, that doesn't look good. If I just give it little, like, blue spots. Actually, what if I, like, give it food? Check the chat real quick. Chat, do you got any suggestions on how to, what type of food I should put on this plate? I'm not quite sure what type of food. What if I try drawing, like, a steak or, like, bread or something? I'm not sure what to really draw. Alright, we'll try messing around with, if I drawing, like, bacon. I might be able to do this. Hold on. I can do this. I can definitely do this. This isn't gonna look horrible in the slightest. Alright, so what if we do it? Nope, I need to do this perfectly. Alright. And, this looks horrible. I wouldn't say it looks horrible. It looks... I definitely wouldn't eat that, though. That looks like... That looks horrible. But also not bad at the same time. I could have... what if I, like, try to make, like, beans? That's probably a better idea, is if I try making slightly non... That looks, yes, plate of beans. I did that decent. Alright, so I guess we're gonna give them pot of beans. It's gonna be canned, because canned is really the only option for, these types of journeys. Like, if you're going on a long journey, you probably want to, eat canned food, because, you know, it takes longer for it to rot. Also, you probably want to have lemon juice on hand because, you know, scurvy and all that. That's not fun. Alright, so we know how to make beans now, so this should be a lot easier-ish. Wow, that is... I think we used... Why does it glow like that? That doesn't look good. Alright, so we want to just do this. So that looks like the edge of the table. Do the blue line. Also, don't ask where the silverware is. I'll probably try making a bunch of silverware, like, in the middle, so that, like, if you need some silverware, you can just grab it, because that makes more sense than just... Does that look... No, it's the opposite way around. Alright, so do that, do that, do that, do that, do that, and then we want to do that, that. And we might actually not have time to check out a different ship, because we've been messing around with this for actually it's been a decent while. So yeah, I do think probably in the future we will check out like the buffalo, and like I'll make my own video on the buffalo. I'm just checking that's the same blue, because it would be kind of goofy if one of the plates ended up not being blue. Not being the same type of blue. Alright, so we want... Yes, my food does... The food does look nasty, but to be fair, it is my first ever plate. Alright, so I feel like now... Actually, we might want to... paintable sign again. And we might want to make a bunch of forks. Now, because... Yes. Alright, let's try to make a fork. So we're gonna use a... I feel like this light gray works. And we can just... Okay, that looks horrible. I don't know what type of fork that's supposed to be, but, how do we make forks? That's a good question. Because if we do it like this... Actually, I might be able to do this. Yeah, that looks kind of terrible. Actually, we don't need forks because we're eating beans. Because, yes. So we just need spoons. Alright. Thank goodness that I saved that catastrophe. And maybe use a lighter gray, maybe a darker gray actually. Right there. And then we can do that. That's our spoon. Yes. That works actually. That looks decent. Alright. And then we just gotta fill in this part. So then we'll add, maybe underneath the table, we'll add a bunch of canned beans. Alright, does that look decent? Yes. Alright, so let's just erase. All those, and then we'll do a paintable sign. I don't know why I didn't paint the sides of the table, but I'll do that now. Alright, so do that. Why is there just a random hole in the boat? I don't know. But that is red, so we'll just fill that in. I don't know why there's just a random hole in the boat. I guess by accident at some point I must have deleted it. So yeah, that's... I guess we're just gonna try to recreate. So it's right in the middle. So we want to do this. How many? It's one block, I believe. And then we'll make. Actually, no, I don't. So yeah, that's our spoon, and I know it doesn't look too good, but we just gotta make sure it looks decent enough that people aren't gonna be like, why is the spoon? Oh, why does the spoon look like that? We'll figure it out. I mean, once I make better boats, or like once I get better at detailing, I'll probably make it slightly better. And then we'll see how it runs. Now, is it tsunami proof? Not at all. So yeah, you probably don't want to try to tsunami proof it. Because, yeah, it would probably just flip over. It doesn't look tsunami proof, and I would not trust it to be tsunami proof. Because, yes. Alright, so that is the spoons, because we only eat beans, because, yes. No other reason. It's totally not, because I can't make any other food that looks decent. Yeah, that totally isn't. The reason. Also, it looks alright. Probably we want to, I'll check the chat in a second, see if anyone's talking yet. Anyone chat? Hello, Rudna. How are you doing? We're building, a fancy barge. And also, now it's time for, me to add a bunch of kind of useless accessories. That works. We can paint. Now it's time to add some accessories to make it a lot more fancy. And alright, so do that, do that, do that. Alright, that looks decent. And then we wanna... Why did I just not... I just did not fill that in for some reason. Alright, I'm being alright. Honestly, since we're just kind of chilling and I just messed that all up by accident, I'm gonna be honest, I do not know, how we are supposed to make... So we're basically just like doing a riverboat slash, thingy. I kind of want to make like a small steamer, like just like a tiny little steamer with, like, you know, the things from like little river steamers. I think we'll do that next stream, so that might actually be the start of a series. It might... I'm thinking of like maybe those Revolutionary War tiny little gunboats that just kind of like they were nice-ish. It's also kind of an issue because... Alright, that's... Actually, let's align, the entire of this with that. And I am not going to detail rust, because let's just make it gray. Make it, like, gray anti-fouling, paint. Honestly, something I would really like them to add to the game is more sea monsters. Like, imagine just chilling on, like, a small boat and just, like, the bloop just appears out of nowhere. Honestly, that would be fire. Or, like, just a sea dragon. Like, one of those classic sea serpents just appeared and, you know, just, like, did something like, just destroyed your boat. You know what I would like? If there was, like, an item, like an axe or something that could, like, break through, like, glass and, like, blocks, and you use it to, like, help get, like, people out of, sinking ships. Because that would be really cool, and it would be really useful. I think we'll make the rudder red. Actually, we'll make it a dark red. Actually, let's make it orange, actually. Because of... That would be cool. I'm gonna check the chat in a second. Just hold on. I'll see if anyone has any responses. Because I would feel like if they had sea serpents, it would be real cool. Just imagine chilling on, like, an old, battleship, and, you know, you just find a, sea serpent, and it, like, attacks you. That would be real cool. I would... That'd probably be one of the better updates. I've not really... I only have, like, one of the DLCs, and it's the Search and Destroy. Also, I'm gonna check the chat real quick. That'd be epic. Yeah. It would be fun just seeing, like, a sea monster just chill out and then just break your ship in two. Also, I feel like the Megalodon, they need to update, like, the damage, because it's the same effect that happens when your boat gets destroyed, so it's like, oh. Alright, we'll just make these green, the bottoms of it green. I kind of want to, because no one's going to look at them, but if they do, they'll be like, oh, why are they green? Alright, so, and then we'll make these, how about we make them blue? Now it's time to just decorate this. So we'll make it, the same color as this. We'll make the, compass mound same as this. And then we can make, since this is gray, we can make this gray as well. And then maybe, actually, that's a smart idea. We'll add, like, a little windshield. Actually, no, that'd be useless because, you know, windshield. Check the chat. A Nordic Sea roleplay. Honestly, I would like if there were more roleplay servers on Stormworks. Like, all the Stormworks servers are either just, like, chaos, or it's just, oh, wow, that happened. Really, that's it. So it's like, it's just, I would like more, online servers that are, or, like, a dedicated, honestly, though, if I could, I'd probably try to, like, the only roleplays I really do are the ghost ship ones, which are really fun to do. It's just, I can only do them, like, every, like, the conditions I do, like, ghost ship is if it's stormy in real life. If it's dark, stormy, and it's quite spooky, and I'll be like, alright, I want to change it up, I'll do a ghost ship. That's normally my thoughts. I do like doing ghost ship. There are servers, it's just chaos. You do not want to be on them. Alright, so that does that. And then, we will make... We don't want it to be that color. How about we make it this? That looks better. And, let's make some stuff, so, yeah, so, moral story, you probably... Oh, we could use a gas tank. Do we want to make this look steampunk-ish? Because that's really, industry windows. I kind of want to make this a little steampunk-ish. Just for the fun of it. Excuse me. Because... I don't know, should we make this... I kind of want to make this a little steampunkish because it looks... I feel like that'd be nice. Let's see more. Head and... Nah, that doesn't really work. I need something that looks like cans of bean. Actually... Does this look nice? No, I need something that's half the size. What about these? Does this look better? No, that looks worse, actually. I need something that's half the size, and that works perfectly, actually. Alright, so we'll have a little bit of, like... Steampunk, sure. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna do steampunkish because I feel like, well, normally I want like something. Alright, so this is gonna be, I don't know where to put the can of beans though. Actually, I have the perfect idea. It's gonna be goofy, but if we like change half of this to like be a bunch of shelves. Why can't I? Can I not? Oh, that's goofy. Alright, so that. Alright, so that doesn't work, which is sad. Alright, so where should we put the cans of beans? Maybe just like put them in a pile over here and be like, here's your ration of beans. Enjoy. Let's see how that gas tank works, because I want to add like a little like goofy gas tank just to chill out. Huge. I want a medium. Is there? What is this? All right, what does this gas tank look like? What do we use it for? Not sure. It's too This works more as like scuba tanks. Don't ask why there's. Yes. Nothing screams steampunk like random tubes everywhere. That's the best way to tell something's steampunk, is if it just has random tubes everywhere, it was steampunk. Alright, so how about we give the boat some lore? Magical steampunky thing. Alright, so this is like a gas thingy that powers the steering and yippity yoppity. Yes. I don't know what any of that meant, but yes. Alright, Ruts, you want to give it some lore, maybe? Alright, so we'll give it, like, a yellow, like a coppery look to it. Does that look alright? If there was a less... Alright, that looks alright. Nothing... Alright, so... Yo, should I give it, like, full-on, like, jet thrusters? I'm gonna give it jet thrusters and just make it... Vroom. That would be fun. It's just... That would serve literally no purpose. Also, I need to, like, change, like, the glass texture. It looks... And then... We'll just make it, like, a yellowish color on the, inside. Alright, that works too. Oh, I forgot that. Alright, so, what else should we add? And... I'm not calling this the silver. Nothing says I'm full of myself more than naming the boat after myself. If I'm naming it anything, it's gonna be called, Doohickey. Literally, I might name it that just for the fun of it. Alright, alright, what's steampunk? Honestly, the hardest part about steampunk is it's really up to what do you think is steampunk? That's really the best way of describing steampunk. Alright, maybe we want, well, we definitely want a few fishing rods, probably. We'll take a few fishing rods because nothing screams boredom like pretending to fish for... Alright, so how many... Alright, so we'll have 3 fishing rods. I can have a, Yo, should we add a... I don't really think we need a welder, because there's nothing to weld. I mean, maybe the helm at most, but really, since this is a dog whistle, I don't... Flare? I mean, I can see us needing a flare gun. That's like a chunk of our episodes is, oh, I need a flare gun again. Flare gun. Let's put it like right at the front so you can like, you know, use it. Then we want to... What else do we got? oxygen mask. I don't know, maybe you're... we'll add one spearfishing thing because, you know, sometimes people like to go spearfishing. I would consider that a decently fun activity. And we'll add a few... Then we'll add more of that. So that's the tools at the front. And we still gotta add somewhere to place the canned food. Actually, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do this. Alright, so we'll paint this with a, like... What color is this? That's that. So we'll just paint it with, like, this. And, like... Does that work? That works. And then we can add, like... Alright, you got the bean storage area. Alright, let's check the chat. I'm concerned. Yes, you should be. Maybe some goggles on the table. You should very much be concerned. I don't know. Something tells me that the steampunky thingy is gonna go at 4. Oh, is it not able to? Oh, it's able to swim. She floats. Now, how comfortable is it? Nope. Alright, so this is the steampunk thing. I kind of want to add more steampunky stuff to it because just the details. Alright, so you got the beans right down here. You got a bunch of stuff up front, so you had to jump a few tables. Actually, I think I know what I need to add. I need to add a proper... I think I need to add something to, I don't know what to add here. I might add, like, you know, this... Oh, I thought something happened to the music. Better? Thanks. Alright, I just... Yep. Hello, hello. Alright, this worked again. Yeah, I got it back again. I fixed it. Yes. Alright, we're back. Alright, so... How do I make this slightly more, steampunky? Just, as I said, just add more tank thingies and just hope it looks good. That's really it. So we'll say, well, what explains the lore of this? Actually, I don't want erase. Let's get the, medium one. Nothing. So we want. So maybe this is a bunch of like 1800s monster hunters that are just kind of chilling on like a private, like, I want to say cruise through a river. And since we don't have any giant snake monsters, they're just kind of chilling out, eating beans, and just kind of chilling. I feel like that adds a lot of detail. What else should we add? We need more steampunky stuff. Of course, we're gonna add a random button. Or we could add a artillery cannon. We might add that. Also, it's 11:58. I might get... I'm probably, after this, I'm gonna finish this up. I'll say my goodbyes, and then... I don't know what that is. But that looks... This looks like something fancy. Alright. Does that work? Alright, we'll do that. That pipe enters there. Then that pipe goes around there. We want more pipey things. And then, this goes here. Does that look necessary? That does not look really necessary. I think what we need to do is we need to make it a little more sideways. That works. And then we can make this go down. And then we can... And we can make this go right here. Alright, that looks a little better. What can we use it for? We'll just say it adds, fuel. I really do like steampunk. Like, the designs of it. Alright, that looks decent. Alright, I'll check the chat. I already gave you lore. Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm trying to think of decently better lore. Alright, maybe we want to add, like, something right here, like a panel. So erase. What could work as a nice panel? Alright, we want a nice little panel thing so that it looks more or less... That could work. This could work as a nice little panel. Oh, it's just... Does that look good? Chat, does it... What's with the mad face? Yo, does that look nice as a panel, though? I feel like that looks decent. It's not connected to anything, so it won't make noise. And nothing... Yes, it looks lovely. Alright, what else should we add? I kind of want to add something to, this side, because it's just a bunch of tubey thingies. I have an idea. What if I add a massive warhead to one side? I don't think we'll add that. Modular engine starter. Let's add a crane. Yeah, that looks good. So I'm guessing more lore behind this is to start up all the doohickeys. Yes, that's what we're calling them. You have to turn a few cranks and knobbies. Erase. And for this, we probably want to put it like right here. Actually, no, we want to put it somewhere where it's not gonna be in the way. Like, to get it started, you have to turn a crank that's right here. And don't blame me for the terribly designed area to place the crank at. But that's the crank. You have to turn that. That makes all these engineering things happen. Madfish. Yeah, I know, but the thing is, yo, should I actually like try going monster hunting with this? Nah. Let's spawn it in and see what it looks like in the normal. All right, so here's the doohickey. I'm gonna put a nameplate that says doohickey on it. Okay, I'm already seeing an issue. It likes to lean over, which might be an issue. Alright, but it looks nice. You got the little spoon, you got a bunch of beans and a bunch of thingies. So yeah, it looks nice. I'm thinking next time I do this live stream, next time I'm probably gonna live stream next week, because you know the whole I stream every week and then I do videos on the normal. Alright, so what do we want to add next? Because it's not looking steampunky enough. It just looks like I added a few knobs and called it steampunk. Go monster hunting in the doohickey. Oh man, I love the name of doohickey. It's like I didn't even bother giving it an actual name. Alright, so one thing nothing speaks, I don't think it would survive against a, Megalodon, though. That's the only issue. It would probably, like, instantly just get taken away. Maybe add a few spotlights. I mean, there's no... I feel like adding a few spotlights. Maybe. Or we could just add a light. And then, just add a light. Plus a, we want to add a key because... No. Should I add, like... Alright, so we want... Where do we want this? We want this to be, like... Right here. Erase. Put this right here. And then, like, erase. Put this right here. I mean, if it's steampunk, I don't know how it could not have all these items. Logic, then we just want to press these. Alright, so that is the lights, and then we want to paint it again because... Uh-oh. That was that. Alright, so just paint that. Alright, so we got some lights. And then we want this to probably be gray as well. But we also, so we got some lights. Alright, I'll check the chat. If it gets destroyed by, you're gonna fight the Megalodon in the leisure steamboat that's meant for shallow water. If you want, next stream I'm going to try to make like a smaller steamboat, like around like this size, maybe a little longer. Put like a boiler that doesn't do anything, and just make it steampunked. Cause I do like steampunked. I just think I have I just feel like steampunk is kind of like actually, you know, I feel like a dial. I feel like a dial would work better. Do we have dials? I'm looking. Let me see. I'm trying to look for a dial. That works perfectly. No use for it. It's just gonna be there though. Because nothing speaks steampunk more than a bunch of random dials. I feel like steampunk, the only real issue, I just said this I believe, but it's just overused. I may have just say that and then I'll be like, oh no I didn't. I was thinking it but I didn't say it. But it's just kind of overused. Also, these dials are underwater, so what's the point? Yeah, you have to like look under to see them. Yeah, but they're kind of overused, so that's the real issue. What else could we add to it? Because I feel like I feel like maybe... Okay, those look terrible. I have an idea. Let's just have war. Nah, that would weigh it down too much. We can't use those. Alright, add them. Funnels on the front. how about this, Ruds? I will add funnels on the next thing, because it's on the next boat, on next week's stream, I can add funnels on the front, because this is just random things. So yeah, I'll add funnels that just kind of look like that, but on the next stream when I'm building the little monster hunter, like the official monster hunting machine. I feel like that would be smarter because of, you know, this isn't... At most, I'll do a video on this, like, using it as, like, an example for something. I feel like we should use a, fuel tank medium. Maybe we'll... A slurry filter? A turbo? That's not a turbocharge. Okay. Yeah, but since I'm gonna make something that, like, is, like, gonna be an official, like, Megalodon hunting thing, I feel like it's kind of useless to, Okay, that looks pretty much terrible. Well, I might add a little bit more, but... What could we add? I'm thinking, what would look nice? How about we add rope anchors so that you can, like, tie the thing to the dock if you really need to. We'll add one at the front, at the stern actually. We'll just add one at the stern because that will work way better. So I keep messing this up. All right, so that's basically it. Spawn it in. But yeah, we'll see how it looks. And yes, I did spend a few hours working on this. I must have spent at least 30 minutes working on this. And yes, I must say these dials are useless. So is the torque crank. I mean, technically, if you really want to, you can just... Actually, no, you can't. You gotta start it up at the beginning. Alright, and if you wanted to, you could technically, if you really wanted to, hunt monsters, because you got the, spear gun. So, pew. And also, you can just chill out. Say if you're bored, you can... Say your friends are eating and they haven't gotten done. You can just fish for, I need a grill. I need to make a grill. I'm finding... Alright, I found out what I need to make. And then after that, I think it's done. We just need to make a grill. So, we want to... Probably... Actually, what we want to do is move this. And then we want to... No, that's not at all what we want. We want to just do that. Plus a bunch of, I don't know what most of these things are called, so I'm just kind of looking for it, seeing if I can find it. Because how are you supposed to cook the fish if, you know, you don't have any... You have the fishing rod, it's just you can't, you know, cook the fish in case you want something slightly different. This microphone actually might... Actually, we'll try out the microphone and whatever this is. This looks... And actually, we'll use these. And yes, these won't work at all. But you can turn them on. Alright, so you got a little grill. And then we can use this key right here. Actually, just to like give us more space, I'll put the key right here so that you can use it. Alright, that should work. Could hunt Jaws with this. No, you could not hunt Jaws with this. Like, legit. You are not hunting anything with this. At most, you could hunt the local seafood restaurant with this. I could probably rival some seafood restaurants with this. It's got this fire build. You got a grill. You got a table. All right, let's make a little wash basin. Because actually, I don't think we need it. Actually, just because I can already see me messing this up, we will use this. We will erase this, and we will place a fire extinguisher. Because safety first. Safety first. Alright, so you got... I mean, yeah, if I were to I might upload this to the workshop. I could do that. I could see me uploading this to the workshop. Alright, so also the other dude who's viewing, we got a bunch of stuff here. And what else could I add? Well, we got the grill, so we can cook food. We got salt and pepper, because you must have. You got a bunch of canned beans, because, yes. Alright, maybe we want to make some... Alright, what else could we add? Temperature... Yo, is that how you spell tire? I don't think that's... Why is it spelled like that? That may be how... I think the developers live in Britain, so that might be how they spell the word tire. But we can add that. Does it look different in... No, it doesn't. Alright, well, we can use a tire. Because, surprisingly, they're decent floating devices. So maybe we can... Actually, I don't know if we need a tire. I don't know why the developers spelled it like that. Alright, so maybe we want to, how long has the stream been? The stream's been going 2 hours and 13 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna end it soon. I'm gonna end the stream and then I'll say my... Yo, for next week's stream when I build something and then I think I'll, like, try to hunt down a megalodon. What's this? A mineral drill. Winch. Landing float. We could use a landing float. A lockable button. We don't have enough space to do anything with a lockable button, though. We have enough space to add, like, basic necessities, like a grill. What else could we add? Maybe, No, we don't spell tire like that. Hold on, let me Google it. Bro, I swear, English is goofy. Like, in different languages, it will be the most simplest thing ever. But no, in America, it's like tired. Bro. Alright, what should we add next? Nothing. Oh, we got all these. Maybe we should add some. Maybe we space exploration. Play no. Alright, I'll add a diving thing. That seems accurate enough. And to be fair, diving is probably going to be one of the things. Alright, I think we're done here. Spawn. Alright, so we got the doohickey. Our little recreational steampunk riverboat thingy. Alright, well, I hope everyone enjoyed this video. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment, hit that bell icon too. Have a great day, have a great night, and yeah. So yeah, have a great night, and I'll see you guys, well, maybe I might see you Sunday. I'll probably see you guys, MV Doohickey, yep.